I'm here. Supposedly. Sorry, I'm a potato again. It is all I can handle right now. I'm just making sure I'm live. Yes, I am live. Okay. Alright. Let's go to rando right off the bat. Let's look at a Dr. Demento. We'll start with a Dr. Demento. We'll do a big one. Let's do Shingeki Manor, Ebonheart Chateau. When I start feeling better, I won't be a potato, but I am not feeling so good. I will probably get my blood test today after the stream. And then we'll see what's wrong with me. Although I suspect there won't be anything really definitive. There never really is. It's basically, you have arthritis. You have rheumatoid arthritis, and yeah, it's gonna make you feel like shit. That's basically what the answer I always get. So 700 out of 700, no effects. And we've got some building up here, which is interesting. You know, Dr. Demento so far has been very traditional. Building up isn't as traditional. I would have expected more traditional than that. And I like the building up. It's pretty much my favorite thing to do in a house. So that is a compliment, not a criticism. And we've got some interesting stuff. It's amazing how many houses Dr. Demento's done. They've basically done, like, I don't know if it's all of them, but it certainly seems like it. They must have spent well, that's scary. They must have spent a whole ton of money on furnishings. Nothing inside.
How is Jar to sleep when you constantly bother him with questions?
Good morning. We've got a stable with dividers. Nice little modification for their purposes. Treasure. Okay, so we're back to a pretty well, actually no, I was gonna say a domestic kind of thing, but they've added like mechanical guards. That's not terribly domestic, so it's more sci-fi / fantasy. So we're seeing something different here, which I like. I like to see different things. And beautiful basement. Wonderful kitchen with lots of stuff in it. Stocked. Got a monkey. Do you really want a monkey? Everybody wants a monkey. Except for me. I don't like monkeys. Monkeys throw poo. I'm not a big fan of throwing the poo. And they stink. Good morning, Jemima. Oh, magic-y area. Very pretty bed. Nice. All right, let's go back to the top of the list, and then we'll do other things today, but let's see if Aaron here probably already built it. Let's wait for them. Corundum, Aaron Tiger, we'll wait for those people. See if they're gonna come on today before we look at their stuff. Let's go to a smaller one. If there is a smaller one. Snugpod. Tarsier 41,357. That's a small one. All right, let's talk about things and stuff. All right, we've got ongoing contests. Oh yeah, we have to keep looking at Housing's Finest. Well, we've got DDA stuff, we've got Aetherius stuff, and we've got Lucian and unicorns, but I'm just not even going to mention them today. We'll take a day off from it. I have to organize it up a little bit. Look at this cozy little spot. Very nicely cobbled sleeping area. Wow, this is stuffed to the gills, which is great. Like everyone loves, that I know has ever said anything about it, loves building in, wow, they put the whole thing in here. The mist thinger. Everyone I know pretty much has said that they like working snugpod because you can fill it to the gills with stuff. The item count to space is excellent. I don't know why I can't get up here. Oh, look at that. How smart with the floating bed and everything. So it's really easy to make a magical space when you're dealing with such a tight space. And look at that. That looks really magical. It's hard to see everything in here, but you get the idea, which I think is quite beautiful. Let me go pull up the Housing's Finest Builder stuff. Corn ape. I think we did to that one. Corundum, we're going to hold on. I am HZ4 forever. I don't know that person, I don't think. I am HZ forever. And that's Thieves Oasis. Hello. Yeah, I think I spelled that wrong. I am HZ. Oh, there's no A in that. Okay. I am HZ. Okay. Now this one is Thieves Oasis. An oasis for thieves, a place to relax, plan, craft, meet with other like-minded individuals and plan trips, i.e. heists. I don't remember what next month's is for Housing's Finest. Off the top of my head. 700 out of 700 items, no effects. We've got a very dusty morning in Thieves Oasis. Okay. Oh, I left on my little tagger things. I want to show you something. If you want, I don't know why it doesn't show from outside. It's supposed to leave these on. It's a way to, usually you're supposed to be able to see from anywhere. It tells you where the machines are. If you're looking for something like this, I find it to be very handy. But it's a part of EHT and you can turn it off, which I usually do for the purposes of touring. But in general, I think it's really handy when I'm, see, it should go away, there. When I'm by myself, I think it's really handy. Look at all these tools. Nicely laid out. It's a very nice crafting area. Good morning, everybody. We got a little eating area. This is a thieves' hideout. Place for them to gather and talk, plan heists, the usual. A little bedroom, probably for one of the leaders. Sitting room. Whoa! I didn't mean to fall down like that, but it happens. This is where they load up materials. I think this just connects back in. Yeah, it does. You can see I've been playing so much Oblivion that I keep hitting spacebar stables instead of hitting E to interact with things. I just, you know, I started the Sheograph DLC section, and it is just, it was so oppressively crazy and mean. You had to do such awful things that I really didn't enjoy it, and I was just kind of pounding through it. Really didn't even want to play it. It was just kind of, you know, forcing you to make these terrible decisions and do these terrible things. And I really don't enjoy that in a game. I would much prefer not having to taint my personal character with doing awful things, but what are you gonna do? Oh, so this is like a Daedric area for books? Or is it just, it's just coincidence they're all Daedric books? I guess not all of them are. So there you go. Nice cozy place to live. So it bugs me a little bit, but I did pound through it. I think I finished it mostly. There's some side quests left, but for the most part, I finished it. Now I can go back to collecting books and being a moron that way. You know, all the insignificant stuff you do in Oblivion and Skyrim that really has no bearing on the main quest, like collecting books. It's just, I want one of each book. I mean, it's a stupid thing, but as I understand it, a lot of people have that same compulsion. And I've read all the books already, so I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it, but go figure. This is a nice view from above. I don't think we have anything terribly different up top, so let's go down. It reminds me of Hugh's Bane a little bit, the way it's decorated. Now, let's see. I guess that's supposed to look a little bit like Hugh's Bane. It is desert-like. Alright. Let's see if there's anything up here behind the waterfall. Sometimes there is. Because it does not feel like 700 items yet. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of items here, but it just doesn't feel like 700. Feels a little too spread out for that. And I usually have good sense about this thing, this kind of thing. But maybe I'm wrong, who knows? Ah, here we go. Nice, lovely little cozy spot to overlook everything, smoke some skooma, enjoy the fire. And then someone can sleep outdoors with the smell of the wood burning fire. Oh, that would be nice. And then we have a sneaky. Good morning, Corundum. I've been holding off on looking at your house until you were here, so we'll look at yours next. And here we have treasure. I think you may not know, but your bird here is floating. You just want to right-click that and make it go down. It's just, it happens to everybody. Don't feel embarrassed by it, but it'll help you just make a little fix. Yep, I didn't want to do it without you here, because I know you and Aaron Tier have houses today that I don't want to spoil until the contest is going, which it is now. Voting is happening. All right, let's go to Corundums then. They are on the list, actually, so we can hit it this way. Wulfrite's Taxidermy. That's a clever idea that I did not think of. And it works, too, because we have so many corpses in the game. It does actually, it's a good idea. The real question is when you're trying to come up with an idea, it's like, is there enough furnishing? Are there enough furnishings? Is there enough stuff in the game that I can do to make it work? Like, to have enough things for it? Like, obviously, here are things you can do. You got bunnies. Bunny. And that's a jackalope, I think. Jackalopes are bunnies with antelope horns. You've got the bear rug now as a head. That's adorable. You've got a cloth bearskin rug. White bear. Polar bear. And then an antelope and a wolf. You got the horns, which makes perfect sense. What's the book here? Wulfrite's Taxidermy, book 4. Oh, you wrote a book! Mwah! Hello, Bones! Wulfrite's Taxidermy, book 4. Prep merchant cart for market weekend. Spotted cowhide rugs, white bear hide rugs, elf-styled hide wall hangings, wolf head, bear head, drinking horns, complete deer head for mayor, 26 gold. Order for fowl stuffing from Constable Gavin Dien. Cowhide order from Menwershel number 2. Man, you really thought this through. I'm standing here like ready to shoot to this for some reason. And got the... I mean, let's be honest. If you're a furrier, wouldn't you make your own furniture? Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this where they've combined 2 of those. It actually looks better than just one. Could make a whole wall covering like that. And then, of course, a cobbled lamp, which is lovely. And then putting the painting behind it, too, is a really smart idea. I mean, they look like shades, but in a way, it almost fades into the picture. It's a really clever idea. You've updated and upgraded the fireplace here to be more useful. Stuff in the cubbies, stacked plates. This is great. And even just making the cabinetry look different. There's just a lot going on in here that is noteworthy. Broke up the room, which is always a good idea. Reskinned to make a bathroom in here. This is nice. Let me turn on the light. Is that a toilet? That's a toilet. The one small thing I would do is if you don't want it to be, if you want it to be a little brighter, I would add another light, but I can understand just wanting candlelight, so it's up to you, but you have the slot, so you might as well if you're interested. And here's a spot for storage. Nothing for Jayhart. He's gonna be sad if he tours this. There's nothing in the box for him. And then we've got a nice cozy bedroom and storage. Let's see what's in your courtyard. Good morning, Agnihab. Oh, look at that. You've got pathing in here. Yeah, it's okay. You've got lettuce and carrots growing. This is the cart? Wow, that is a really impressive cart. So this is awesome because you took one of the carts, you added wheels to it. You put the 2 merchant things on top. I'll go back in. Thanks for pointing it out. And then an extra seat. This is amazing. Going back in. Oh, wow. Going back in. Sorry. It is a very cool custom cart. All right. What did I miss? Downstairs. Dirt. Oh, wow. I would add a light in here, too. But like most refrigerators, it should only go on when you open it. I kid. I know that's impossible to do. Without triggers and you being here. This is great. A little refrigerator. Old-fashioned way. And we got a pumpkin area. I just wanted to go back and ogle this cart again, because this is a really nice cart. Imagine that rolling into town. be like, oh, I have to go take a look at that. That looks like it has good stuff in it. Eek! This could be possibly your Halloween house, too, if you wanted it to be. What are you doing, Griffin? Then we've got radishes growing. And you're hoeing. You're hoeing around. Ah! Terrible dad joke there. And here you're in the midst of working on... Oh, wow. You really thought of everything, didn't you? Working on actually doing the taxidermy and mounting things. These birds should really be cautious because you're skidding some of them. Good morning. See, like, here's the birds flying by, and they're skinning or mounting them, stuffing them. Yeah, it's taxidermy, and look at this amazing cart. And they made the gate bigger so that the cart can get in and out. Think about that kind of thinking. The practical thinking behind that. I would have made the cart, but I never would have thought to do a gate that's wider to get it in and out of the backyard. That is just extra thinking. Like, really good extra thinking. And that must be the hook, the dark elf hook. It never would have occurred to me. Good morning, everybody. That is really smart. And you even made a bigger skinny thing. You know how they have the regular skin holder thingies? Wouldn't fit the bear. And then you have stuff like over it so nothing gets wet and ruined. Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought to make a gate or anything. Just never would have occurred to me. So I give you props. That is a very smart idea. And then just a sitting area because the view out here is so nice. I just don't understand why they didn't have just naturally something that, you know, raises it up so you could see it. I knew. I mean, everybody knows that potatoes mean bad players, so yeah, no, it's logic. It's very smart logic, and I'm very impressed with it, and I hadn't thought of it myself, so great job. I mean it. Did Jemima leave, or I think this is a different Jemima. This is not Jemima, I don't think, because it's spelled different. Let's go there. Jemima, moonsugar, not primary. Yeah, but I don't think it's you. It's spelled wrong. Because you're Jemima with an I, E-I. Hers is J-A. So it can't be you, right? I just never knew anybody else named Jemima except you. By the way, is Jemima your real name? Should I not ask that? I would love to, Shenzi. Absolutely. Remind me, you're on NA, right? I didn't think it was you. Okay. Jemima, Moonsugar Meadow. The smallest lumber mill in the largest forest. Oh, they even built a forest for this. You know, things that people... Oh my gosh. Look at that. They even have the water wheel. This reminds me a lot of Swankery's water. Oh, wow, that's just so clever. Shenzi, we'll go to that next. Okay. We have names running in the family too. George is the big one. My dad, my grandfather, my great-grandfather had it as his middle name, I think. So it just kept on traveling down. George. And my dad hates the name. So, oh my gosh, look at this lumber cart. It's enormous. And that's kind of how they used to look. Are you? This one is great. I actually could show you pictures like this from Wisconsin. It's kind of amazing how accurate it looks. It looks like they're gonna keep adding to it. My husband's repeating names are Frederick and Christian, which actually makes sense because they were the kings of Norway. So they keep on coming back, you know. Frederick Christian, Frederick Christian, Frederick Christian. So they have so many of those names in the family. Oh, look at that. Look at the wood cutting piece. Okay, that's brilliant. Look what they did. They use the stubs, you know, they use the stubby bits and put them together to make them into one log so they can look like it's cut. Isn't that brilliant? Sawmill, yeah. Or sawmilk. Sawmilk sounds good. This is so cool. And you can also see, if you pay attention to it, if you're into it, the actual structural make of this. I know what you meant, MDM. I was just teasing you. Look at this, okay? So if you're curious about how to make this kind of thing, you've got the arch here. Then you've got the pole. There's a separate piece that is just a pole. And then they put a fence underneath so that you only have these half moon windows. That's how they made that. Then the roof is just the wooden platform. And these support pieces are from elsewhere. They're weapons. You buy them from the non-achievement vendor. You get them from the regular furnishing vendor, and you can use them as supports. They make a lot of sense. So if you're curious about how to physically make buildings like this, that's a little inside clue onto how to do that. These are the small fences. These are the walkways. It adds up. This must be a dam. Holy god damn, it's a dam. Sorry, I had to. The structure is fantastic, but it was a good excuse to explain it. And here's the bottom part of the dam. I'm going to try to get a good shot of the dam. I mean, this is another example of people thinking in a way that I never would have thought. So then what they did is on the top, they put, I think those are elsewhere walls, wooden walls. They continued with the same structure of the poles and then the arches and the fence up there. And then they've got the, you know, those roofs, the lean-to roofs. I think that's what that is up there. We've got the water wheel as tables. But the lean-to roofs work really well as just regular roofs. I wonder if this person has ever worked in a sawmill, because there's a lot here that is pretty dead on. And I just know that because of my nerdy history love. And being in Wisconsin, of course, you have to read about logging. It's just a rule. It's the law. How do I get up to the second floor? Can I? Oh, over here. Okay. And this would be, this is where they load the logs up. Oh my goodness, look at that. And if you've ever been curious as to what a log jam is, that you always hear people talk about, it's when all of this would be full of logs and none of them could move because of it. That's what's called a log jam. So what used to happen is the guys used to have to jump on top of the logs and then knock some of them out of the way with a long pole. And generally, if you fell in the water, you were dead, because another log would squish you. So these guys had to log roll and not fall in. Look at that view. That's beautiful. And then try to break up the log jam. It was a very dangerous thing. This is a contest entry for Housing's Finest Builders. It was for factories or workplaces, stuff like that. And I think what's really impressive to me is all of the accuracy of it. This is on the NA server, yes. It's Jemima with a Jamima. It's not our Jemima, it's a different Jemima. And here's where they store the wooden planks. And I want to see if I can get up to the I can. Okay, here's the second floor. I have a lot to say about this one. I'm just trying to express to you structural stuff because I'm trying to do. Holy crap! Look at that! Look at that! My husband would kill for that. Look at how amazing this looks. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The little tool holders and the tool wall things. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. The only thing I would change is add a light. Oh, look at the tools they've made. This is incredible. Jemima, I'll spell it. Yeah, on NA. Spelled like that. This is incredible. Somebody knows a lot about tools and about... Oh my gosh. This just keeps impressing the crap out of me. This is really incredible. I'm kind of speechless at this point. I've never seen anyone do any... Look at this tool. That's a jigsaw. That is a fucking jigsaw, and even I know it, and I know nothing. They handmade a jigsaw. They used a wheel, a tool, two stools, and a saw, and they made a jigsaw. With the hole! They even made a hole for the jigsaw! Jesus Christ! This is incredible! And the pedals! Oh my god. This is amazing! Oh my god, I didn't even look up. Holy crap, look at that! All the tools hanging from the ceiling properly, and then like the storage up there? Wow. And they're in the midst of doing a sawhorse. Is that a drawer? That's a drawer pulled out. They've made a drawer pulled out which has stuff in it. Like a hammer and cloth and probably a little box of nails or something. Holy crap. The detail is insane. I'm really glad I made it up here. I wasn't sure if I could get up here, and then I am too. I am too. This is just something else. This is really spectacular. What an amazing job. Even full furniture up there. I do too. I wish I knew. Is this like a vice? This is a vice. Check that out. They made a vice. Man. Boy, am I glad I paid attention when I was growing up and my dad tried to show me all the tools. I actually learned some things. Actually, I used to love working with the jigsaw. This is Jemima's house. Not Jemima Turner, different Jemima. On NA. And it's her moonsugar. And it's incredible. There's just so much detail, and the detail is amazing. I mean, it's definitely, come visit it if you haven't seen enough of it, Slapstick, because honestly, like, it's worth it. It's a whole log mill. And I'm trying to get out to get a good view of it for you. But they even made the forest for it, which is kind of amazing. But, you know, this is something I've been talking about, and then we'll go on to talk to look at Shenzi's house. But getting a great view of a house is really kind of important. Yeah, there's a water wheel. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. That is not a better view of it, but that's a little better. But it's really just spectacular. I mean, the whole thing. Really well done. The interior, though, is mind-blowing. We'll just pop in. Here, you see this part, but then let's go up. Yeah, Chinspun's amazing. And then we'll go to Shenzi's now. I just wanted to show you guys these tools. This is just amazing. All right, real quick. Shenzi, I'm assuming it's your primary? But I don't know for sure. Which house is it, Shenzi? Aaron's here. We'll look at your house today. I saw you added it, and I didn't want to look at it until you were here. Oh, which house is it, Shenzi? Ravenhurst, okay. Good thing I didn't start traveling. And away we go. We're shifting gears now. Now, this was a contest that was supposed to happen in DDA, but was canceled because there was a change in leadership. So Shenzi wants to give me the tour. Oh, okay. Do you want me to wait, though? I can. I can wait if you'd like. Okay, a rundown boxing gym. So we've got, oh my god, are the guars and the bunnies and the cats exercising? Alright, see you later. Gotta go? Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you said gotta go. I think you said good to go. So look at that computer. I'm the mouse again. I'm like the perfect mouse. I really am, let's be honest. I also like that you made this into an angled desk. That's not hard, not easy, rather. Look at this boxing ring. I really like the mats. Oh my goodness, you used orcish benches? So that took a lot of items to make that right, but the poles look perfect. Is that the mic? That's adorable. It is the perfect mouse. I am the perfect mouse. This guy got knocked over by the other skelly. There's a bucket in the corner to wipe off the boxer in between rounds. Oh, that mic is adorable. Let's get ready to rumble. I know it's the wrong thing, but it cracks me up anyway. And then you've got all of these wonderful, wow. Is that the top of a red guard, like chest or something? Because all the different dots in it. These look like posters. Look how smart that is. It's like a giant poster of a wrestler or a boxer. Championship posters. Okay. Wine rack. All right. Good call. Wow. This is fun. Okay. And then I actually don't know if you guys probably didn't know this, but I actually took boxing for a while when I moved out here. I actually got boxing gloves and everything, and I was punching these things and learning all the different punches. And then my health got worse and I couldn't keep it up, but it is a lot of fun to punch things. Just saying. If you're ever curious, there are some There are some places that will teach you it just for fitness purposes, not for actually fighting, but for fitness. And you should consider it because it is a lot of fun. And then you've got the benches. This must be the where you get changed. Look at that. Somebody won everything. There's your trophy and your rewards. And then the showers. Oh, wow. So this floor isn't here, I don't think. I think you added something there to add to it. These showers are great. Look at that. What's the little holder? I can't tell. I don't know what that is. That's holding the shampoo. Oh, it's a fan! Oh, how cute. Oh, okay. And you got the drain. Oh, wow. And then we have this section over here for the... Ah! Sinks! How do I get over there properly without falling? I don't know how to get over there. Let's see if I'm... Am I dumb? Maybe I'm just supposed to look, not go. I made it! Sinks. Hey, how's it going? So these look like kegs, the spouts. And these Argonian baskets aren't used enough, I don't think. That's okay. I understand. Believe me, been there. And then back here, we've got the toilet! Yay, yay, yay! Those poor Argonian baskets being pooped into all the time. What's over here? Another toilet. Okay, so we've got 2 toilets. Well, because, you know, you never know when you need a toilet. I do too. The whole place does not look run down to me at all. I mean, maybe I just don't have a good sense of, I don't know, anything, but the thing is like, I really don't think, oh, wow, look at that! What did you use as the lights there? Are those little gloves? Oh my gosh. The little red gloves. What did you use as the gloves? Salt lamps. They don't look like salt lamps. You did a really good job on that. What did you make that out of? Wow. Impressive. I see why that took so many items. Definitely worth it, though. What a great sign. But seriously, it does not seem worn down to me at all. Like the gym seems pretty impressive. I wouldn't mind having some tea and snacks after working out. Fantastic job. This is a lot of fun. And is he a trainer, just looking after people, making sure that they're all... Is the Guara a trainer? Just, you know, somebody needs to spot this Banekin, or this Banekin is going to get squished. He's, like, making sure everybody's doing their thing, standing properly, using the proper form. Fantastic job. Look at the little hand weights. And ball weights. This is fun. Thank you for showing me. You also redid the floors too. Good job. Fun stuff. Really, I'm glad you made me wait for you, because I really feel like I enjoy it more when the person is here. Kitty Travel Cyrodiilic. Let's see if you're up here. Kitty Travel. I know I saw a Kitty Travel recently. But apparently... Yes, we saw that a week ago. That was... Alright, So Krexar's moonmirth, not primary. Let's see about that. Sure. Galino? You're Galena 22, right? Yes, it is very hard. You've got my complete agreement there. No Krexar, okay. So let's go to, what is it? Their moonmirth. Oh, I have been there, but 31 weeks ago. No, it is Krexar 5. Too big and too small are both difficult. Right? I know. There's got to be a happy medium between 30 items and too many slots in a certain space. So, okay, what are we looking at? We're looking at my vampirism cured. I now seek immortality through clockwork transcendence. In my workshop, I try to replicate the work of Terrari Haladrin. Who is Terrari Haladrin? Let me look that up. No, it may be made up. The name may be made up because I can't find anything on it. So we've got, look at this little machinery here with all the different levels and everything. I know it's not, but it almost looks like a wind-up box. There's a lot going on in that little cobble. Yes, complete reskin. They are recreating immortality work. And here we go. They're putting a heart into a fabricant and trying to make the body somewhat human. Go, I guess. Look at that detail. Isn't that detail great? Yes, it was a vial of blood. They've got these little cogs inside here. That is fantastic little detail. Yeah, you can get these vials of blood from, this is 100 slots. You can get the vial of blood from, the dark, whatever her name is. She's part of the Brotherhood. Walls redone with machinery, and then we've got panels. I kind of feel like watching, you know, the young Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Bequeather, thank you. Really cool. But, you know, remain silent. Yeah, that's, I usually can remember that. There's a mount up there, I think, or is that a trophy? I can't tell. But it tells a story, even if I didn't know anything about it, seeing that would have probably tipped me off that it's an immortality thing. Cool. Alright, Lushora Matthiessen. Let us see if we've seen that. Because I've seen a lot of Lushora's stuff. 13 weeks ago. We'll take a quick look. The stonemason. People come from across Tamriel for the Skywatch sculptor's amazing work, whether it be repairing older statues or forging new ones. Okay. Look at the little stands put on the side here. That's smart. Oh wow, they've even got little stuff to show off the statues. This is a clever idea. Oh wow, look at that. Because we have all, you know, this is somebody who really thought it through. Because we have all of these things that can be used as sculptures. It's basically like almost everything we have could be sculptures. Well, at least a lot of them could. And so, you know, thinking like that, they really figured out something that would be easier to do because you do have all access to all these things that can be sculptures. Whereas, like, if you were trying to do something like glass blowing, you can do it, but you're limited. There's only so many things that look like glass, whereas a ton of things look like sculpture. This looks like they just throw out the broken stuff over here. That is a clever idea. I never would have thought of that. And here they have the little carving pieces. And they have statues in the midst of being carved. Oh, that's smart. Oh, here are the plans. Some raw material up against the wall. Beautiful. Why can't I get over to the door? Am I not supposed to get to the door? I don't know what's going on here. Is there a reason why I can't get to the door? I saw it for like a brief second that there was something. I don't think I can get to the door. For whatever reason. If I was meant to, let me know. I'll come back. But for whatever reason, it does not allow me to. And I don't see anything invisible over there, so. Not sure. I can't imagine they didn't want me to go inside, but maybe. Alright, next. Marunayad's Autumn Gate? I think we saw that. Yeah, we saw that 2 days ago. Furniture Workshop. Prime Villiorn. I don't know this person. Hi, Trimestorm. Prime Villiorn. And we've got Stillwater Retreat. Tucked away somewhere in the icy coast of western Skyrim, the mysteries of this enchanted forge are waiting to be discovered and put into use. The Crystal Forge. I'm making funny faces at you guys. Funny face potatoes. Alright. No effects. 700 out of 700 items. Floor put in here so that's more of a ramp than a stairway. Makes more sense though, because look, they have all these carts. You would want a ramp and not stairs to move these carts in and out. People thinking really practically, and I'm impressed. So here's the Crystal Forge. Look at that. Look at that handcrafted beauty right there. Those crystals came at a perfect time for Prime Villiorn. Help them fill out this property in an amazing way. Now, here's something cool. They did not make it a square house, which would have been simpler. They've made it probably like an octagon or something, from the looks of it. And by making it sort of rounder, which is kind of impressive as hell. We've got a bunch of storage and deliveries being unloaded and loaded. Alright, let's see what's up here. snow gathering on the stairs. That looks fantastic. Ah! How did I miss that? That forge hammer. Look at that. It's almost like Thor themselves was here. That's cool. And that kind of roof. I haven't really actually looked at any of Ninja Monkey's tutorials. In fact, I didn't know he had any. So perhaps I should look into that. So I can direct people there if need be. And then we've got a separate little house, but I can't get into it. Not really sure what it's for. And you've got all of the Mundus stones. Ah, I thought of the word! Mundus! Impressive. Here's wood crafting. And the front door. Oh, and here's the forge. Wow. So, we've got a dwarven crystal in the middle. Probably mixed with the stone crag piece, it looks like, maybe? Nope, just a fireplace thing. And then you've got dark elf bended coals, which cost them a fortune. And this is the Stendar, I believe, statue. So it looks like they're working on a sword. Because Stendar looks like that. And then they've got all the accoutrements. Here are the boots. I used these as well. Hey, Ula. To imply something other than a... I forget which god that's supposed to be. Upside down braziers, upside down lampposts, anything that looks metal. Got the anchors. A smaller forge. Fine, Alistair. Thank you. Little forge statues. Some pottery over here. And a pottery stand with paints and whatnot. This person branches out beyond just, and there's the kiln. And here we probably have the enchanted forge. Is probably part of the transmutation machine, maybe, perhaps? I'm not sure what that is a part of. That could just be a statue buried on its side so that you only see this shield. These are those sword sconces. Put in a box, they look like just a bunch of swords. More fine aster. And here they make some nice vases and whatnot. Really nice. There's some more swords up there. I like this contest. I think people did a really fantastic job with creativity in a way that I did not think of. So I'm pretty impressed. All the Mundus with some crystals behind it. Look at that. Oh, that's smart. They buried the stuff in the ice. Thanks for the follow. Those little flowers, they look great under the ice. Really good look. Oh, maybe they mine crystal in here. Green crystal. The way they use this hag raven light Made it look like everything is this green crystal. That's really clever. Huh. Smart. SMRT. Smart. Alright. Rogue Wolf Magica Fusion Research Lab. I don't think I've ever seen Rogue Wolf. Oh, I have. 7 weeks ago. Oh, we'll refresh ourselves. Just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Hey, bae. All right. Here we go. We are in Rogue Wolf SC's house again. We saw this a few weeks ago, but we'll just take a quickie run through. This is a Magica lab. Wow, there's a lot going on. This could almost be a laser, you know? All this machinery. People really came up with some really creative ideas. And then we've got the Stormcrag probably again with the lightning. It could be that pet though. There is a pet that casts lightning. And then we've got this, another one with the lightning. And a Nimbus Thinger cloud. Give me a quick moment. I'll be right back. Enjoy the view while I'm at it. I'm back. Okay. This really does look very magical. I like the Nimbus, or whatever the hell it's called. Okay. Sinabar, colossal. Let's see if I've seen that. I may have. Hey, Chinspun. No seminar. Now it says it's the 3rd floor, not primary. What happened? What is Somo? Darn. Somonar. There we go. Wonder why it didn't add you no limit. You may have already entered. Let me check. Yep, you're already in no limit. Yeah, it's amazing. It really is. It was a work of art. Oh goodness. We got a lot to look at. Okay. We've got, they say 3rd floor. I think I see it up there. So let's head on up. Yep, I wrote it down. I actually have the note still next to me for Galena 22 being you. We got some. Yes, this is for Housing's Finest Builders. The 3rd floor up here. It doesn't say what their, maybe we can guess what the trade is. It's a trade or a factory or something. Looks like it's just maybe all trades. I'm guessing these are all trades. Definitely forges. Got lots of forges, and maybe it's just a forge. Forge and building. Because I guess I only see metal work. And we've got all sorts of stuff going on. Oh, bring me a Cadwell. Oh, he's juggling fish. Wow, he very poorly juggled fish because they vanished. Nice job. What's up there? Is that part of it? Let's go look. Well, it makes a lot of sense to have Sow the Seal here. Maybe this is a continuation. This would be maybe where you research what you're going to build. Yeah, maybe they're making spiders. And here they would have meetings. You know what they're missing? Donuts. You can't have a meeting without donuts. What's the point of a meeting without donuts? Oh, something's missing. Somebody forgot a table. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Let's see if we can get over there. I'm not sure if we can. Uh-oh, I fell. Whoa, did I get lucky there. Little bedroom. They really are beautiful. Yeah, the jerboas, I have pictures of them everywhere. It's hilarious. They are so cute together. It's a really clever idea, just even putting them together. They just look right. Bathtub. I don't know how much of this is to be considered part of it or not part of it. Not sure. Uh-oh, shit. Well, I'm not going back up there, so. Boom. Back. Alright, Tarsier. Let's see if we've done Tarsier. Tarsier, which one? Tarsier. Hall Lunar Champion. Nope, not been there. Lion's Cradle Fine Bindery LLC, serving Elsewhere's limited edition and book restoration needs since Second Era 453. Scroll special each Midas. Oh, even look at that! When people cobble even down to doing the thing they hang their coats on, coat rack. That's adorable. There's a window, and you can see it's like window shopping. Robier's vegetable garden. And look at this stuff. This is such creative use. I would not have thought to put these upside down, but they actually look okay. And that's like the window where you probably pick up. There's the little thing that has your name on it, and these are the things they made for you. And everything has a little label on it. If you look, that's really clever. Here's some examples of what they've made before. Have some coffee and tea while you're waiting or deciding. And have some cookies. It's like going to buy a car. Pick up all the stuff you want. Some examples of all the different bindings you can have, the paper. At least that's my interpretation. Look at that stuff. This is really amazing. Super cool ideas. Here's some more orders, and they're gonna drop their drink and mess things up. Shipping. This is where they ship them out. If you ordered them for shipping, they would, instead of pick up, I'm assuming they would pack them up for you. This is the lunch break area, I'm assuming. Something for the pet. This is all very, very cool. It all makes sense, you know? Some woodworking that no one's worked at for a while. They put it aside to work on bookbinding and never got back to it. Here's the books no one ever picked up. That's just my theory. I could be wrong about my interpretation of these things, but it seems kind of like that's what that would be. Does it continue out here? Some sleeping area. This might be where they live. Or perhaps where they make the paper? Or something. What are they making? And what is that? I honestly don't know what they're doing here. Do you guys know? My only guess is, okay, so here they're making the covers, so they would stretch out the leather and whatnot to make the covers, but that must be paper. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What? Is that a... That's a type of saw. Oh, shoot. What is that called? The one that you pull down. Oh, I forget what it's called. And this would be the cloth for binding. Ah, thank you, Delisha. All of you, actually. Here's some dyes. This is amazing. What a great job. People really are amazing. You're a guillotine. I'm kidding. I kid. Hold on a moment. I need to do something. What is this? Tarsier. F and this is N. Okay. And then we've got miter saw. Thank you. Wednesday morning, Grymhearth's woe. For gems. Okay. Ah! Grymhearth's woe. Okay, see you later. This one is, welcome to the Black Gem, an occult enchanting shop with a hidden workshop that might explain the premium soul gems sold here. Just be forewarned, sometimes Wednesday's stuff is pretty scary. It can be fun though. Oh, wow. This is a lot of occult stuff. Like she said. Look at that combination. They put the Argonian lamp in with the fart stick. That actually looks really good. That's one hell of a fountain. That's a blood fountain. Look at the snot on the bottom. See the snot? Thanks for the follow, Blue Cow. Oh my goodness, what happened to the skull? You could just imagine the scent of this place as overpowering patchouli. Oh my gosh. Wednesday, that's gorgeous. It looks like a rose. Wow, I'm floored. Doesn't that look like a rose? That is really smart. And then they've got, this is the fireplace. It is a creepy rose, but the thing is, and that's why Wednesday can pull it off really well, because she's got this style that's very creepy, but it really does look like a rose. It looks beautiful in a very twisted, cool way. There goes the kitty. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that combo. She's got the crystals from the set, from the Daedric set, with one of those Khajiit tiles poking through. That looks really cool. And that looks good too, that altar with the moon thing set in it. There's a lot going on. A zombie. Typical. Typical. Ooh, well, there's a pearl in there. A zombie is always up to shit. She just can't be trusted. When she's not doing skooma and at strip joints. Now we know what she does. She has a part-time job working at an occult shop. She is just so naughty. Here's the crystals. Crystal station. Doesn't everybody have a reanimated dragon in there that's sitting there? I mean, I do. Pet reanimated dragon. This is one of the dormant scary flowers. See? But they also put the trophy in there. That's interesting. I used to know what that meant. I forgot. I think it just means that somebody says that they have it for sale, but I'm not certain. Oh, it's a nice knife holder, too. I forget. I don't know how I used to know it. I think I read up on it somewhere on the site. I can't figure out what. Oh, here's another trick with the safe. And the storage. What house are we in? We're in Grymhearth. So there's an upstairs. Maybe that's where she hid the sneaky. Aha. Yes. We have a guard. Another guard if you get past the first one. Some books. Very normal. Nothing out of order. Nothing unexpected. And then you get up here and they're putting together the Spideys. And they're ventilating. Uh-oh, I think I see bad things. Oh yes, there's somebody's head in there. Perhaps that is where the soul stones are coming from. Dead people. Oh no. Oh no! Actually, that's really clever. It makes it look like the legs are just disappearing. Very smart. And here's the hired help making crystals. It's just lots of little details. This is awesome. Yeah, junk drawer. You never know when you need one, right? This is great. Lots of fun. Creepy as hell. Typical. Yet funny. Alright. Let me see if I can find. Where's the list? Alright, let's see. Alright, Aaron's here. You still here? Okay, let's go to Aaron Tears, since they asked nicely. And I was going to anyway. We'll go to Hallmarch Gallery. Hallmarch. And we've got an antiquarian. Maybe this will give you folks ideas on what to do with your antiquarian. Many who know my builds know I like my Iliad theme. Decided to experiment and change it up and try building a Nordic fortress. Always appreciate feedback and suggestions on my work. I like the fact that you make use of that ability of having... Oh, wow. That's something. You know, having text in your house. It really does give, like, a sense of what's going on here. Alright, let me see if I can walk up there. I have found that this entryway is very similar to, I mean, it's hard, if you're going to build up here, it's hard to imagine any other approach than like that. So that's how my approach looks too. You doubled up the doors. That's super smart. One upside down and one not. Alright, and we've got beginnings of windows, crafting. This must be a separate tower section. It's very hard. Okay, let me teach you something about these curved walls that I found out. It is extremely hard to make these walls match up. And it's exceptionally hard if you're trying to do one on top of the other, because for some stupid reason, they're triangle shaped. The top is thin. The bottom is full. They are not shaped properly. They are triangle shaped, not straight line. So if you're trying to put another piece underneath here, it'll be about half that stupid size. So anytime you're trying to stack one on top of another, it's going to look weird. It's going to have gaps in it. And there's nothing you can do about it because that's the way that those stupid curved walls work. And I really don't know why they did them that way. But I wanted to just tell you guys that in case, yeah, agreed. Hey, Twantle. I don't know if the flat ones work that way, but the round ones do. I don't remember if the flat ones worked that way. But it's really annoying. Oh, look at that! You get a nice little throne. That looks really good there, that antiquity. Also, they only gave us half of these. And when you're trying to flip them upside down, just make sure that if you can, to try to align the lines in them so it doesn't look stupid. It's really irritating that you're going to have to do that extra step if you want to make sure that they look right. If they were only going to give us half, they really shouldn't have put the split lines in there because it makes it that much harder. Just my opinion. Hey, Twantle. I've been working a lot with these pieces, so I have frustrations about them. If I hadn't been working with them, I probably wouldn't be as upset as I am about them. But this looks great. I'm not criticizing your work. Just want you to know that. In fact, I'm a little jealous because mine did not come out this nice. Mine's not done yet, but it did not come out this nicely. Invite me back when you get more even. I'd be happy to take a look. I don't have any criticisms right now. I think it looks great. Allow me to show you mine in progress, and you'll see why I have no criticisms. That'll be a lot of work by this weekend. Don't rush it. I mean, mine's even done, and I haven't bought all the pieces for it yet, so... And I don't like mine. Mine needs work. There are things wrong with it that I'm not happy about, but I'm working on another build first, so I'm not dealing with it. It does look great so far. So this is why I'm not complaining about your work, is because you see that empty space in the middle? That's where my rounded tower goes, and I had the same issues. This is just in progress. And then I'll show you the not in progress. There you go. So you'll see I have the tower in the center too, which I'm not happy with. It's a problem child. My entryway is kind of similar. These are in construction. Actually, that's not. But these are in construction. I got rid of the roof in the middle. I didn't like it. But these are just showing you, as I was making it, what I was doing. So, yeah. Thanks. It's similar. Oh, I just haven't bought all the pieces yet. I need to buy some, or make some fences. Thank you. I have a question for you guys. If you are putting a, if I wanted to just stick a crafting station in here, that it happens to be a settable one, the tunable one, can I just stick it down without tuning it and move it again later? Use when added an item set crafting station to create a copy, which then can be placed in your house. Nope. Once I put it down, it's stuck in that house. No wonder I didn't bother with it. Tell you, you know what? I should just stick them in my Mornoth and then take the ones I had in my Mornoth out. Alright. Thank you for the advice. I'll deal with it after this. Let's go to the bottom. What have we not looked at? Hakkvilds. S-A-V. Hakkvilds. I really like Hakkvilds. I wish it wasn't in Craglorn though, because to me it seems weird that it's in Craglorn, both because of the style and because of the Northern Lights. And I blame Bayushi for telling me about that, because that bugs me now. Make sure you do exclamation point potato if you're on PCNA or PCEU. 50,000 gold giveaway. Oh wow, completely different. I don't like the entryway. This entryway is fine. I mean, like, the house itself, not this person's changing of. Actually, this is quite beautiful with the changing of it. Waterfalls and crystals and blue light. This is actually quite lovely. I was speaking about the house. Oh, look at that use of the green crystals. That's awesome. You know, having to come in through that weird entrance is just odd to me. But this is actually quite gorgeous. It reminds me of a delve, but like a nicer one. There's not much to the main building either. It's got issues. Wait, there's... Okay, it's the library. I'm confused. Oh, we'll go back up later, I think. On a throne. Is it mine, you think? Okay, this is really nice. Perrite. Was not expecting Perrite. I wonder if this is the everything is closed off, you know? Like this is the whole thing is they just decided not to bother with the house portion, which would not surprise me. You can't go to that piece, but it makes it look like it keeps going up. But there's no way I would be able to jump over there. Alright, now the upwards portion that I messed up on takes us to stations. We have some stations here. And more stations. Okay, yeah, they closed off the whole house. This entire thing is like a Black Reachian type of sub-house. Using the front portion only, which actually is very smart. Alright, I am going to pull it, but we're going to keep looking at houses, but I just want to get it done before I forget. The winner is Slapstick. I need your real name and server. I forget what it is. So. We did not look at a bastion, so let's look at Plix's Cat Bastion. Yay! And don't worry, there's 50k again tomorrow. I wish I remember Slapstick's real name. I know they've told me, but my memory is shit. They may have left. I'll write it down just in case. And ask them when I see them next. Oh my goodness, lots of effects, it looks like. We've got 75 effects. Wow. 655 items. Bastion. Mixelplex. That's allowed. It was extra money. You do with it what you will. Changing glyphs. It's like, imagine me as your Aunt Karen who sends you money and says, spend it on something nice for yourself. That would be me. Something you enjoy. They dyed the water a darker blue, which you can do with EHT. Really goes nicely with the Borealis looking thing. I forget its name every time. This is Crown, this broken thing. You know, I don't understand. Like, I understand people wanting to, why Zos wanted to make things Crown, but why would you make the broken thing Crown? Oh, nice addition. So this is the sarcophagus from elsewhere, but they stuck the grasping grave in it, so it's spooky. That's funny. Lots of little details of flowers stuck here and there in the waterfalls. Gargoyles are up front. Combining two antiquities. I have not looked at the new antiquities yet, but are there only two? Or are there more furnishing antiquities that are coming? that have been announced, because I could have sworn I saw that there were only 2. But maybe I just saw the wrong preview thread. So this looks like torture slash... Oh, is that going to drive you crazy, Bae? Because it's not 666. And then we all pray to Molag. Where are we going over here? Is this just for the view, or is there more going on over here? I suspect it's just for the view. I don't see anything else. Okay. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of those fountains with green lights. Just seems to go. Interesting. Now, if we were Arentir, we'd have a huge house over here. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can get across. Oh, thank you, little kitten. Oh, I appreciate that. So here we go. We've got some people like to build on this island. This is where Arentir built their Iliad castle. This looks like he's walking down the stairs. That's kind of wild. Okay. We're looking at the bastion. Exploring Mixelplix's bastion slash EHT type creation here. I don't know. There's things about it I would change if it were me, but I see why some people really, really like it, and I also would, if it were me, which it probably will be at some point, I will probably buy this house with gold when that comes in. Well, I figure now that it's gold, I could do something with it. When that happens. I mean, it's still on the PTS. Okay, we've got different portals. An office, bedroom. Litter box. Weird. Not bad, but weird. Somebody didn't make it. Oh no, it's... No one's been up here in a while. Spider webs. Ooh. This is a creepy part of the house. With lots of torture. Yeah, they've changed their policies, it looks like. They won't give you your houses out of season, so I'm not really sure why that changed, but we'll see what happens. Alright, let's do a Twin Arches. Dr. Demento's Twin Arches. I'm glad you got it, though. Because you made something amazing in it. That's what I'm thinking, Ollie. And this is Dr. Demento. 200 out of 200. Mostly inside, it must be. I'll give you guys a view of what I'm working on after this. Slapstick, if you're on, speak up. Oh, nice lighting of the monkey. This was a hard house to light, and they actually did a really decent job of it. And little crafting stuff outside. Laundry. It's a domestic home. Alright, let me show you. I'll get rid of the hub real quick. What I'm working on. Well, go through the service and pay a little more and you're fine. I like my services. This doesn't look as good because of the fact that it's daytime, but at sunrise and sunset, that looks really good. Obviously, I'm working on just trying things out over there, but that's where the cat is going to be. There's going to be a tower, and it's basically got a viewing spot at the top. But it's going to be different than this. It just wanted to show you where the cat ended up. I think it's perfect there. Makes me happy there. Anyway, I am gonna call it. I am very tired. But I will be back tomorrow, and I will look at other people's houses then. And I will catch you all tomorrow. See you later. Have a good one. Happy building.